Today's lesson finishes off our lesson in Chapter 6 about comparing prices and finding our sell prices with either coupons, rebates, or percentage off methods. So today's going to look like that shortcut I showed you in the previous lesson of how to calculate the sell price. So another way to calculate the sell price, instead of taking the percent of the markdown of the original and then subtracting that from the original price, what we're going to do is we're going to calculate what the percent that you're actually going to pay is first. So the regular selling price of an item minus the discount or markdown of the item. Now remember, that markdown is usually as a percentage, so we're going to calculate these by percentages today. So our lesson formula is to calculate the sell price. We can either take the regular selling price minus the markdown if you found that markdown price first, or you can find the percent paid, which comes from taking 100% minus the percentage off or the markdown rate, and then taking that percentage off and finding the sell price. So for an example, if you have an item that's 10% off, we're going to take 100% minus 10%, and we're actually going to pay 90% for that item. So that 90% becomes our percent paid times the regular selling price, and it finds it in a quicker, easier method. So Lizzie has a 25% off coupon and is purchasing a pair of boots that have a regular price of $89.99. What is her sell price? So the first thing I'm going to calculate is the percent that Lizzie is going to pay. So if we start at 100% minus the 25% coupon, she's actually going to pay 75% of the regular selling price for the boots. So now to figure out her sell price, see, the subtraction becomes a little bit simpler that way. We'll take 75% times the price of the boots of $89.99, and a quick calculation of that shows that the boots will cost $67.49. Now our other method was to take the 25% of the $89.99 and then subtract that amount from the $89.99. This is just a little bit quicker and a little bit cleaner method. So in your textbook, we have concept check number 1 if you want to pause the video and try this and then come back for the solution. But it's the regular selling price of a pair of jeans is $37.99. The markdown rate is 20%. What is the sell price? So we're going to calculate that percent paid first. And the percent paid first is 100 minus 20, or 80%. That's usually an easy calculatable number in your head. Now we're going to take the cost of the jeans to find the sell price. We'll take the cost of the jeans times the 80%, because that's what we're going to pay for the jeans. So 80% of $37.99 gives us $30.39 for the cost of the jeans. That's a little bit easier than calculating the 20% of $37.99 and then having to subtract that amount from the original price. All right, let's look at our second example today. It says Jean bought a new refrigerator on sale for $759. If he got 15% off his purchase, what was the original price of the refrigerator? So 15% off means that he paid 100 minus 15, or he paid 85% was the amount that he paid. So what we're going to do now, we know what the sell price is. We want to find the original price. So I'm going to let my variable x be the original price. So I'll calculate his sell price was 85% of his original price, which I let be x. So a quick calculation, if I divide both sides by my percent paid, we'll find that the original cost of the refrigerator was $892.94. So we just put everything into that same equation, but we solve it a little differently. We'll have to divide out that rate instead. All right, this is concept check 3 from your textbook. So again, if you want to pause the video and try this one and then check back for the results. It says Frieda's Books marked down its entire stock of classic novels by 60% on this Saturday only. Their sale price during this time was $12.99. What will the regular selling price be? Well, the regular percent rate would be 100 minus 60, or 40%. So that means that $12.99 was 40% of the original price. So we're going to take and divide both sides by 40%, always making sure that you write that as a decimal. And we will find that the original price of those books were $32.48 each. And that's how you find the original price. If you have any questions, let me know.